Hi, welcome back to Bride Society. I'm Rebecca and this is Laura.
So if you've clicked on this video, it probably means you've recently got engaged. So congratulations, first of all. And secondly, it's probably because you want to maybe make something of announcing your engagement to maybe your family or friends or just
The rest of the world.
Yes. And you want something maybe a bit more interesting than just knocking on a door and saying, I'm engaged. Or the traditional route of having it announced in a newspaper, because I haven't read a newspaper in a while.
No, you might announce it and no one knows.
Your target audience might not be those people. Yeah. So you might want some different and interesting ideas. So that's where we come in, and we've got some inspiration for you.
So the first thing we were thinking of is maybe like hosting a surprise party. So basically an engagement party, but people don't know it's an engagement party until they turn up. And that could be a party or a dinner party if you want something slightly more intimate, and people arrive, or maybe there's like big balloons in the background that spell out something like she asked and she said yes. So the kind of cute ideas, people walk in and they see it and it has that kind of impact moment.
Or if you're doing it on a more kind of one-to-one basis with people in person, but you don't just want to tell them, you might want to play a game. And you may have seen on social media, different channels, things like that, the kind of lip reading game where you get the other person to wear some headphones so they can't hear you, and you...
Yeah, so noise cancelling headphones.
Yes. And then you say some words or phrases and they have to guess what you're saying. And of course you can maybe lead up to it, but one of them could then be that you're engaged, and then they have to figure that out.
Yes, and of course the hilarity ensues because they're totally misreading what you're saying for a long time, so it's quite good fun. And you should probably record them doing it too, just for keepsakes. There's of course social media, which is perhaps the most obvious one in the modern day. Because until you've changed your relationship status on Facebook, has it really happened, I ask? But there's obviously also the photo element on Instagram, where there's I've seen all kinds of like cute ideas. Like we've grouped some up on that we'll put up on the screen for you as well. But it's the things like where people write on their hands and they say like, I said yes and so did I. I like the Starbucks ones.
Yeah.
So like where they are groom to be, bride to be, put those in the picture so it's just your hands. Especially, if you maybe don't want your faces in it or something like that, it could still be a kind of nod. I
like the mug ones as well. Yeah,
where you've got like the ring and holding the mug.
Yeah, does this ring make me look engaged? So loads of options. So yeah, go and check out the Pinterest board. We'll have that link below. If you're a regular at a coffee shop, you might have a good relationship with the staff working there, so you might also want to announce it to them. And rather than just getting a takeaway cup for your drink, you might want to take in your reusable tumbler,
which of course you should be doing anyway.
Well, yes,
the environment.
And you might have had it personalised. So one way to announce it to the staff is having a future Mrs. X personalised tumbler, and you can hand it over and it's obvious to all that you're now engaged.
Taking it one step further, announcing to the world you're engaged. So obviously there's the social media, but you can get t-shirts made. You can have like finally proposed and finally engaged, something like that, on t-shirts that you wear around. There's also loads of apparel and things that you can wear, and we actually did a whole video on bride to be must-haves with things that kind of could all come into this category, that basically you just wear beyond the engagement ring, wearing the fact that you're engaged so that everyone you pass knows that you are engaged. And they can all just like say congratulations, and you just be on cloud nine. Shout it from the rooftops.
Get everyone sharing your excitement with you. You can go a slightly more traditional way of doing it, moving away from social media. But if perhaps you had the proposal photographed, if it was a surprise and there was a photographer involved, or you've had some photos since, maybe like recreating the proposal or just some engagement photos.
Or there were some friendly passerbyers, like, what's the word? That happened to take photos and then gave them to you.
Yeah. So if you've got a photo of the two of you, essentially, you could create a little photo card or a postcard and send that out to everyone to announce your engagement that way.
Bystander? Is that the term I wanted?
Yes.
Thank you, bystander, taking a photo of your engagement. There we go. There we go. Got it. Or our final idea was kind of, you could, if you're good with the tech, and you are quite often like filming clips of you two as a couple, you could almost create a little short video, kind of like a reel type thing of like your relationship, like key moments from when you kind of got together, like with short little clips or photos over music, that kind of thing, that kind of maybe then end with the proposal or with an engagement photo, something like that, and it sort of just announces we're engaged at the end. So these kind of short bursts of video that you could just send out to key people that they can watch and then get excited.
So they're just a few of our ideas for how to announce your engagement. We'd love to hear what you did or what you're planning, or if you're planning on any of these or any other ideas, please leave those in the comments below. We'll link the Pinterest board for our social media announcement ideas below as well. Give this video a like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next Friday.